Simple metal tablet and laptop stands? Let's check these out. Dave Taylor here, and I have a lot of gear, and I often use more than one device at the same time, which means there's a lot of challenge trying to figure out how to position things so that they're at the best possible angle and the easiest to work with. Enter these two stands. They're both from the same company, BSOON. This is the BSOON Phone Stand, and it is ridiculously inexpensive and a really great little piece of aluminum. So it's actually made of an aluminum alloy, and it has silicon pad here and here on the lip. And as you can see, it folds down to be almost like super easy to slip into your pocket or something. And then it's a nice tight hinge, and you just put your phone on it and you're ready to go. And here's the secret: you could put a tablet on here too. So this is an iPad mini, and it works just fine with this, as you can see, and that's with the case on. If I took the case off, it'd work even better, but super easy to work with, really small. Now, what the company really wants you to check out is their actual BSOON iPad stand. We can come back to that in a second. Let me just tell you a tiny bit more about this. So this will support really any smartphone you have, even one of those big Max phones with a really big 6 and 6.5 inch screen. Honestly, a 6-inch screen, you're kind of getting into a phablet, worst name ever, but sort of a phone tablet crossover. Then you get into something like this, which is the mini, which is I think a 7-inch or 6.5 inch screen. That's not really that much bigger, although obviously it's physically bigger in dimensions. So where is this most useful? Quite honestly, it is a rock star if you ever do FaceTime or Zoom or any other type of call, because you can adjust it so that your phone's at the perfect angle, and then it's just there and you're chatting with people, your hands are free, you don't have to deal with holding it, the people at the other end don't get this sort of shaky, weird effect that tends to happen. Really, really great. It is ridiculously inexpensive, this little stand. I'll hit the prices at the very end. Let me just tell you that dimensions-wise, when it's fully closed, it's 5 inches by 2 inches by 1/2 inch, and it's 3.2 ounces. So if you're thinking, oh, this is metal, that's going to be heavy, it's aluminum. Aluminum's not a very heavy metal. So this is the BSOON Phone Stand. Really nice. Now, the other one I have here is the BSOON iPad stand. And this is designed, obviously you can use it for your phone. It looks a little silly with a phone on it. But if you put bigger devices on it, like for example this iPad mini, now we're starting to understand what it does. And it gives you support for devices from 6 inches to 13 inches. So I have this old, heavy, I think this is actually honestly a first generation iPad. It even has the 32-pin connector. Not easy to find those cables anymore, but you can see if I had this for a recipe or something in the kitchen, let me just tilt it and adjust it a little bit, or let me lower it a little bit. Now, here's something worth noting is watch what happens when I let go, right? So that's working, but if I tilt it forward, then it doesn't actually hold. So there's certain angles if you have a really heavy tablet on it where you'll need to use their included Allen wrench to actually tighten the hinges. I found that it's much easier just to actually adjust it so that you don't have to worry about that. So like here, and then by the way, it turns. How nice is that? It's just a really well-designed piece of, again, aluminum alloy. And here and here, and all of these spots are all silicone pads, so there's not going to be any scratching or anything. You could use this with something like a Kindle if you want to read. You can obviously use this with a Windows tablet, whatever it is you have. Surface Pro, all of those would work with this. And if you find the hinge is a little loose, you can just get to it on the edge, take your little Allen wrench, and just do a tiny tighten, and then it'll be a little harder to fold, but it'll be able to stand in exactly the position that you want, regardless of the weight of your tablet. That's really nice. Worth noting, this is not a laptop stand. This is not designed for like 6 or 7 pound computers. This is designed for like, I don't know, 1 pound tablets or less. So maximum height, if you do it like, I guess like that, is 4 inches from the surface, and that's great. Again, if you're in the kitchen and you want to have a recipe on here while you're cooking or something, this is a perfect setup. This would also be a great teleprompter if you're working on some video. You could have your phone on this, and because it has a big silicone pad, I can safely put it on the screen of my iPad. But you can imagine I could have my phone here, and that's my camera. And then I have a teleprompter here, or notes, and I'm talking, and I can just look at that occasionally and make sure, yep, I got what I want, swipe to the next screen. Really nice setup. It all works really well together. Now this comes in this nice blue. I don't know that there are any other color options, but this comes in 3 different colors. Now, let me tell you size. When you fold it up, it is 7 inches by 6 inches by 1.5 inches, and it is 15 ounces. So again, they are both super light. This one's so light it feels like about the weight of a phone case. And I'm saying like a plastic phone case. It's super light. This one's 15 ounces, still super easy, super portable. The lip, which is super necessary, I'm saying super a lot there, does actually raise the height a little bit in terms of its thickness, but you could still toss this in your backpack or your computer bag or leave it on your desk, and it's just super convenient to work with. Now, this one comes in silver, which is this color, or orange, really cool color, the orange, or a gray. And let's get into prices. But before I get to prices, I'm just going to ask if you could subscribe to my channel. Click or tap on that subscribe button and we're connected. Now, before I get to the price, I do want to say the one criticism I have is that this Allen wrench you're going to lose. So I think that what they should have done is they should have designed something, or even had some Velcro or something where you could have it on the back, or maybe in a little pocket, and then you could pull it out when you needed it. I think that would probably add about 50 cents to the price, but it would be so much more convenient than having it like this and realizing that you want an angle that it won't support without tightening, and you don't know where the heck the Allen wrench is. So don't lose this. But that's my only criticism. These are great devices, super easy to work with. Let's start with this. This is the BSOON iPad stand, and it's $34.99, currently priced at $31.49 at Amazon.com. Not a bad price at all. But the real winner is this. This little guy, you should just go out and get one. This is the BSOON Phone Stand. I'm not kidding, it's $5.99 at Amazon.com. For $6, just go get one. This will work great for your phone. I don't care how big your phone is, and it'll work for smaller tablets too. Super easy, obviously very easy to put in your pocket, and it even has this cutout so you could even ostensibly get a little keychain and just stick it even on the outside of your backpack. No brainer. Just get them. These are really cool. I'm a big fan. I love what companies are doing with aluminum to make all these more convenient and easier to work with. And that's all I got. I need to figure out how to update this old iPad. I'll hope to catch you in my next video.